Have you ever felt like history might be hiding something monumental? Just before his death, Nikola Tesla, the genius behind the alternating current system and breakthroughs in electromagnetism, supposedly shared a secret so startling it's been echoing through the corridors of curiosity ever since. In a candid conversation, Joe Rogan hinted at this terrifying revelation. But what exactly did Tesla unveil in his last moments, and why does it continue to shock and captivate us today? Join us as we uncover the mysteries surrounding Tesla's last, most profound secret. Chapter 1. The secret weapon that could have changed history. From a young age, Tesla learned to hate war from his dad. This made him think of smart ways to quickly stop enemies during conflicts. He came up with an idea called the Teleforce, which he shared with the world in 1934 through the New York Times. He said it could wipe out 10,000 soldiers from a crazy far distance of 400 kilometers. The device used super-fast metal beams with a ton of power. Even though people wrongly called it a death ray, Tesla insisted it had nothing to do with that. He believed in using particles, not beams, for his invention, but making it real needed a lot of money. Tesla asked J.P. Morgan for help, but they had issues before, so Morgan said no. Tesla also tried asking the British Prime Minister, but got no interest. Undeterred, he reached out to leaders in the US, Canada, England, France, and the USSR, all to make the world more peaceful. To show he was serious, he sent a detailed document explaining a vacuum tube innovation. The Soviets saw the importance of Tesla's ideas and offered him $25,000 to understand his method. It's not clear if he gave them an actual device, but there's documentation and plans he made. Scientists at the University of Adelaide used these to work on a Teleforce prototype. The future might see a high-tech weapon thanks to Tesla's ideas for world peace. In 1898, Tesla showcased an amazing invention at the Electrical Exposition in Madison Square Garden. Back then, people were really into science and cool ideas. With a lot of confidence, Tesla showed off his first working model of a radio-controlled robot that looked like a boat. The audience was super surprised because the boat moved around without any wires connecting it to a controller. This was the start of what we now call robotics. Tesla's radio-controlled boat wasn't just an ordinary boat. It moved through the water really gracefully, and everyone was amazed. Some people even thought Tesla was controlling it with his mind, getting all caught up in the excitement. But in reality, he sent signals to the boat using a small box with control levers. Tesla patented this incredible invention under U.S. patent number 613,809. It described the world's first device that could be controlled wirelessly, and it had its own built-in battery. Tesla didn't only think about boats, he imagined his invention could be used in lots of different vehicles and machines. He dreamed of a future where just a few people could control a whole fleet of ships or other vehicles from far away. But not everyone understood what Tesla was thinking. Journalists asked if his invention could be used for military stuff, like sinking boats or moving weapons on their own. Tesla really didn't like war, so he felt sad about these questions. He explained that his technology was meant to make life easier, with robots doing the hard tasks. Unfortunately, Tesla's invention was way ahead of its time, and people couldn't really see how practical it could be. But as time went on, history showed us that Tesla's ideas set the foundation for the amazing world of robotics and remote control we have today. In 1919, Tesla had this incredible idea: super-fast airships. Not your usual airships, but futuristic flying machines powered by wireless electricity beaming from towers on the ground. It was truly out of this world. Imagine these high-speed airships cruising over 10 kilometers above Earth, reaching mind-blowing speeds of 1,000 meters per hour. Practically speaking, this meant zipping from New York to London in just 3.5 hours, faster than today's transatlantic flights. Tesla wasn't just daydreaming, he passionately shared his vision in a 1919 article in Reconstruction magazine. He talked about his commitment to making these speedy airships a reality, highlighting a crucial point: their power source. These airships could tap into energy from various power plants, similar to how trains use tracks. It was like having an almost limitless supply of electricity. Tesla's idea was way ahead of its time, but firmly rooted in possible real-world scenarios. Unfortunately, in the early 1900s, people found his grand vision a bit too unbelievable to fully embrace. Tesla's motionless generators, one of Tesla's inventions that's getting attention lately, is a type of generator that doesn't have moving parts. This is practical and has scientists wondering why they didn't think of it sooner. Tesla's work, even though there were attempts to suppress it, led to the creation of these generators. Unlike traditional ones with turbines and mechanical parts, these use a fixed structure. They use the natural properties of materials and manipulate physical principles to create power. These generators make use of phenomena like the piezoelectric effect, thermoelectric effect, and electromagnetic induction. Interestingly, the piezoelectric effect occurs when certain materials generate an electric charge in response to applied mechanical stress. This is cleverly applied in generators that convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Imagine a floor tile with piezoelectric materials that generate electricity when someone steps on it. This is a simple example of how geometry and material science combine to capture energy from everyday activities. Another kind of generator that doesn't have moving parts is the thermoelectric generator, also known as TG. These devices directly turn temperature differences into electrical voltage using the Seebeck effect. A TG is made up of thermoelectric materials that produce electricity when there's a temperature difference across them. Engineers can efficiently capture and convert waste heat from industrial processes or even body heat into useful electrical power by designing systems that maximize the surface area in contact with heat sources and sinks. The efficiency of heat absorption and electricity generation in these systems depends on their geometric design. The roots of these motionless generators can be traced back to the 19th century with the discovery of the piezoelectric effect by Jacques and Pierre Curie in 1880 and the Seebeck effect by Thomas Johann Seebeck in 1821. These discoveries laid the foundational principles for modern thermoelectric and piezoelectric generators. However, it wasn't until advances in materials science and a better understanding of solid-state physics in the 20th century that these principles could be effectively applied in practical devices. Another principle employed by these generators is electromagnetic induction, discovered by Michael Faraday in the 1830s. Unlike traditional generators that use motion to alter the magnetic field in a wire coil and induce a voltage, static magnetic generators achieve this without moving parts. They use time-varying magnetic fields or take advantage of the relative motion between the Earth's magnetic field and a conductor. This ingenious approach generates electricity through geometric arrangements and strategic material placement. The development of these technologies has been driven by the demand for more versatile and sustainable energy solutions. Their applications are remarkably broad, ranging from powering remote sensors and electronic devices to providing energy in areas where traditional power generation methods are impractical. The appeal of these generators lies not only in their silent, maintenance-free operation but also in their ability to harness previously untapped energy sources, converting everyday forces and temperature differences into power. As material science progresses, researchers are creating new materials with improved electrical and thermoelectric properties. These advancements are expanding the capabilities of static generators. Innovations in nanotechnology and the exploration of novel materials like graphene offer exciting possibilities for more efficient and compact energy generators that don't have moving parts. Designing these devices is both an art and a science, requiring a profound understanding of physical principles and a creative approach to maximize energy conversion efficiency. The design process often includes intricate modeling and simulation to predict the impact of changes in shape, size, and material composition on performance. While Tesla mostly focused on electricity and early wireless communication in his work, he also explored mysterious and ancient realms for inspiration. This fascination extended to the pyramids of Egypt, where he believed they were not just tombs but advanced technological structures with a purpose beyond our understanding. Imagine Tesla, with his sharp eyes and imposing presence, standing before the Great Pyramid of Giza, contemplating possibilities. Known for his ability to envision complex machinery in his mind, Tesla likely speculated on how the ancient architects aligned the pyramids with stars and incorporated precise mathematical constants into their design. He might have considered the idea that the pyramids could function as giant power plants, tapping into Earth's natural energies, an idea aligning with Tesla's vision of providing free energy to the world. Chapter 2. Colorado Springs Magnifying Transmitter. In 1899, Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor, found himself in an interesting encounter with what he firmly believed were aliens. Deep into his experiments at the Colorado Springs laboratory, he created a nifty device called a magnifying transmitter. Its purpose, to send electrical energy wirelessly across the globe. He was on a mission to provide free energy for everyone and revolutionize long-distance communication. One night, as he tuned into his receiver, he heard something extraordinary. The rhythmic sounds, unlike anything earthly, echoed through. Being the curious genius he was, he thought of these sounds like numbers intentionally transmitted by an intelligent source. His excitement peaked, and he was sure that these signals were not from our planet. He was convinced they hailed from another celestial body, and his money was on Mars. Why did he think these signals were extraterrestrial? Well, for starters, the sounds were peculiar, nothing like the natural noises known at the time. What really got Tesla's gears turning was the mathematical precision of these signals. They weren't random radio noise that Earth's atmosphere could churn out. There was an unmistakable pattern. This distinctiveness led him to a groundbreaking conclusion. These signals were crafted not by Mother Nature, but by intelligent beings from another world. His belief in the extraterrestrial origin of these signals wasn't just a wild guess. To him, these signals were a beacon from intelligent beings, and he was convinced that the key to the source lay beyond our own planet, possibly on the red planet, Mars. Tesla wasn't just any inventor. He was a trailblazer in understanding radio and electromagnetic waves. His skills were unmatched, having already shown the world the potential of sending wireless signals across vast distances. In fact, his work set the stage for the radio technology we use today. With such expertise, he was pretty sure he could tell the difference between everyday electromagnetic noise and something extraordinary. This encounter happened during the early days of radio communication when the whole idea was still in its infancy stage. He wasn't just in the game, he was leading it. So, the thought of being the first to catch signals from outer space didn't seem crazy to him, given his unmatched knowledge in the field. Adding to the intrigue was the timing of his claims. Back then, people were buzzing with excitement about Mars and the possibility of life beyond our planet. The late 19th and early 20th centuries were filled with imaginative stories about Martians and space travel, fueled in part by misconceptions like the famous canali observed by Giovanni Schiaparelli. Tesla's declaration that he intercepted signals from Mars tapped into the spirit of his time. It was a time when people couldn't get enough of stories about the cosmos and the chance of meeting extraterrestrial neighbors. His claims fit right into this cosmic period, resonating with the widespread fascination with the mysteries of the universe. He saw the whole cosmos as this giant web where energy and information flow all over the place. To him, the universe wasn't just empty space. It was like a huge party with lots of light and life. He really believed that we're not alone in the universe. He thought that sooner or later, humans would start chatting with other smart beings out there. This belief got a boost when he caught some mysterious signals. Instead of thinking Earth was a loner, he felt we were part of this big cosmic gang. Now, not everyone bought into his alien signal theory. Some folks said it was just regular stuff from Earth or some natural things, but he was like, no way. He stuck to his guns, thinking his discovery was a sign that we were on the brink of a new understanding of the universe. After that incident, he kept pushing for the idea that we could chat with other planets. Even though he never heard those alien signals again, he didn't give up. That moment stuck with him and became a big deal in how people remember him. He just kept on advocating for the idea that we could unlock the mysteries of the universe through wireless communication. Chapter 3. Wireless Energy. In the late 1890s, Nikola Tesla envisioned a bold idea: transmitting electrical energy through the air at high altitudes where the atmosphere is thinner, thus eliminating the need for cumbersome wires. Captivated by this possibility, Tesla sought to demonstrate its practicality. To bring this grand vision to life, he required financial backing. Fortunately, two supporters, his close friend Leonard E. Curtis and the affluent Colonel John Jacob Astor, were intrigued enough by Tesla's concept to invest a significant sum of $33,000 into his experiment. With this financial support, Tesla embarked on a thrilling endeavor. In May 1909, he, along with his team, set out for Colorado, choosing a site near Pikes Peak as the location for their experimental station. Tesla, a scientist with a knack for showmanship, piqued public and media interest by hinting at the possibility of sending a radio signal from Pikes Peak to Paris, stirring curiosity among journalists. During his time in Colorado, Tesla made an astonishing discovery. He observed that lightning strikes generated powerful waves that could travel around the globe, prompting him to ponder whether the Earth itself could act as a vast conductor for transmitting boundless energy worldwide. To explore this revolutionary theory, Tesla aimed to generate electrical waves as powerful as lightning. Tesla's laboratory in Colorado was a marvel of its era, featuring a retractable roof to expose the sky and a 27-meter-tall wooden tower, topped with a 43-meter-high metal structure supporting a large copper sphere for fire safety. At the heart of the wooden tower lay a massive Tesla coil, meticulously designed by Tesla to funnel potent electric pulses into the Earth, essentially acting as a gigantic lightning rod. Before the critical experiment, Tesla and his team meticulously inspected every piece of equipment. At Tesla's command, his chief mechanic activated the switch for a mere second, igniting the secondary coil with blue electric arcs. Although pleased with the initial results, Tesla, ever the perfectionist, asked for the switch to be closed again. This time, colossal blue electric arcs, each over 30 meters in length, surged along the central coil. However, at the climax of the experiment, a mishap occurred. The dynamo machine from the El Paso Electric Company, linked to Tesla's apparatus, was overwhelmed by the excessive power and malfunctioned, plunging the entire town into darkness. This incident drew the ire of the power station manager, who insisted Tesla address the damage and cover the costs. This event marked one of Tesla's most memorable experiments, showcasing his relentless pursuit of innovation and the challenges that accompanied his groundbreaking endeavors. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Before his passing, Nikola Tesla disclosed a chilling revelation that he believed stemmed from extraterrestrial sources. In a discussion highlighting this brilliant inventor, Joe Rogan mentioned that during his time experimenting at the Colorado Springs laboratory, Tesla developed a magnifying transmitter. This device was designed to wirelessly transmit electrical energy on a global scale, with the lofty aim of offering free energy and revolutionizing long-distance communication. One evening, while adjusting his receiver, Tesla experienced a remarkable event. He detected unusual, rhythmic sounds emanating from his apparatus, leading him, in his boundless curiosity, to interpret these as intentional numeric transmissions from an intelligent entity. Tesla was convinced these signals originated from beyond Earth, with Mars as his prime suspect for their source. Tesla's belief in the extraterrestrial nature of these transmissions wasn't a wild guess but was rooted in their unique properties. The distinctiveness of the sounds, unlike any known earthly noise at the time, coupled with their mathematical precision, piqued his interest. He observed a clear pattern in the signals, distinguishing them from the random radio noise typically generated by the Earth's atmosphere. To Tesla, these characteristics indicated that the signals were deliberately engineered by beings from another world. His conviction was not mere speculation but a reasoned conclusion based on the systematic and organized nature of the signals, dismissing the notion that they were merely cosmic static. Tesla saw these signals as a message from intelligent extraterrestrial life, leading him to suggest that the key to understanding their origin might lie beyond our planet, perhaps even on Mars. What are your thoughts on Tesla's extraterrestrial communication theory? Share your opinions in the comments below. Chapter 4. Tesla, Bovis, and Laszlo's visions. Believed he discovered this through thinking and experiments in Europe using a pendulum inspired by ancient Egyptian pyramids. He thought they weren't just tombs but machines that could send power without wires. Bovis argued that pyramid shapes naturally collected cosmic energy. According to him, this energy could stop the decay of food, like meat and fruits, and also improve their taste and quality, making them less bitter or acidic. In 1935, Bovis shared his discoveries in a self-published French booklet. He also made and sold small cardboard pyramids, claiming they could keep food fresh. Bovis advised people to place food inside these pyramids and align them with cardinal directions. He suggested that these pyramids could have additional benefits, like improving health, sparking sexual urges, and causing various effects. Bovis's concept of pyramid power gained popularity in the 20th century and influenced many researchers and inventors. It inspired investigations into pyramid properties for purposes such as sharpening razor blades, aging wine, meditation, healing, and even communicating with aliens. Some of these claims were tested and patented. Bovis had this idea about pyramid power, but many people, including historians and scientists, didn't agree with it. There's no scientific proof that pyramid power is real or that pyramids can keep food fresh or do anything special. The pyramids in Egypt are incredible structures made by clever and creative humans, not magical or mysterious tools. They tell us a lot about the ancient Egyptians' culture, religion, and history. Bovis, despite his visionary ideas, wasn't a genius who invented everything or had supernatural abilities. He was just a passionate guy interested in exploring nature's mysteries and technology's potential. He was a pioneer and a dreamer, not some mystical figure. The Lost Technologies, Karel Drabal, a Czech entrepreneur similar to Tesla, invented a Pharaoh's shaving device in 1959. He believed that placing razor blades inside a pyramid-shaped device, which he called the Pharaoh's shaving device, would keep them sharp. Drabal thought the pyramid shape could accumulate cosmic energy, preventing the decay of metal like razor blades. He claimed this energy could also improve the quality of shaving, making it smoother and less irritating. Drabal shared his ideas in a booklet called The Secret of the Pyramids and sold the device to the public. Customers were advised to place their razor blades inside the pyramids, aligning them with cardinal directions. Drabal suggested that, in addition to maintaining sharpness, the pyramids could have other benefits, such as enhancing health, triggering sexual urges, and causing various effects. Drabal's device gained immense popularity and influence in the 20th century, triggering a widespread fascination with pyramid power. This trend inspired numerous researchers and inventors to investigate the properties and potential uses of pyramids. People explored applications like sharpening knives, aging wine, meditation, healing, and even attempting communication with aliens. Some of these ideas and claims underwent testing and were patented. Meet Christopher Dunn, an engineer and author with a fascinating theory about the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Dunn believes this ancient wonder had a unique purpose, not just a colossal structure but a powerhouse, tapping into natural forces. The pyramid, according to Dunn, was a masterfully designed device, harnessing Earth's vibrations and the Nile's water to generate energy. The chambers and passages inside were carefully arranged to optimize sound and channel water from the Nile into an underground space. Dunn suggests that within this chamber, a process called electrolysis separated water into hydrogen and oxygen. Now hold onto your hat. Dunn proposes that the pyramid stored the hydrogen gas in its upper chambers while the oxygen was released through air shafts. What for? Well, according to him, the stored hydrogen could have fueled a laser, beaming a powerful light through the pyramid's top. What's Dunn's backup for these mind-blowing ideas? He's got his eyes on the pyramid's size, shape, and materials, not to mention the nifty tools ancient builders apparently used. And get this, he draws parallels between the pyramid and modern devices, hinting that the Egyptians might have picked up this tech from a lost civilization predated by a grand flood. In Dunn's world, the ancient Egyptians could have been high-tech wizards using their pyramid-powered laser for communication, healing, defense, and even exploration. Chapter 5. Tesla's AC and Edison's DC. Though Nikola Tesla passed away long ago, the brilliance of his discoveries continues to impact our daily lives despite some efforts to obscure his inventions. Tesla's contributions span across various fields including electricity, robotics, radar, and wireless communication. One of his most monumental achievements was the development of the alternating current AC electrical system. This invention played a pivotal role in the infamous war of currents, ultimately proving to be more efficient and practical for long-distance electricity transmission compared to Thomas Edison's direct current (DC) systems. Today, AC remains the standard for global power distribution, lighting our homes, powering industries, and fueling the digital world. Tesla's foresight in creating the AC power system has fundamentally altered how we harness and distribute electrical energy, making everyday tasks and industrial operations seamless. His legacy continues to influence technological innovation, reminding us of the enduring power of great ideas. After returning to New York from Colorado, Tesla penned an exciting article for Century magazine, detailing a method to harness solar energy via an antenna, envisioning applications like weather control and global wireless communication. Captivated by Tesla's ideas, the famed banker J.P. Morgan invested $150,000 in constructing a transmitting tower and power station. The Wardenclyffe Tower, as it was named, aimed to be a beacon of Tesla's grand vision for interconnected global communication. However, financial and market challenges, compounded by competition from Guglielmo Marconi, who transmitted a radio signal across the Atlantic using some of Tesla's patents, led to the project's downfall. Morgan withdrew his support and the project was ultimately abandoned. The U.S. government dismantled the tower in 1917, marking a significant setback for Tesla. In 1898, Tesla showcased his genius through a dramatic experiment in his New York laboratory, generating powerful vibrations that nearly brought the building down. This experiment highlighted Tesla's innovative spirit and his relentless pursuit of scientific exploration, from seismic studies to visions of global peace through wireless telegraphy. Tesla's ideas on utilizing technology for peace and exploring the Earth's geological mysteries have left a lasting impact, inspiring generations of scientists and engineers. Tesla's visionary experiments and theories, from global energy distribution to seismic exploration, reflect a legacy that transcends time, showcasing a mind that saw beyond the limitations of his era to envision a world transformed by technology.